We fuel our bodies every single day. But have you ever really stopped to think about the incredible high-tech factory inside you that turns a simple meal into, well, life itself? Today, we're going to do just that. We're going to follow a single bite of food on its amazing journey through that very factory. So what really happens after that first bite? It's not some kind of magic. It's the beginning of a completely automated, 24/7 process inside what is probably the most sophisticated processing plant on Earth, and you carry it around with you everywhere you go. And that's the perfect way to think about it, a fuel factory. Your digestive system isn't just a long tube. It's this highly coordinated, brilliant operation that turns everything from an apple to a pizza into the very energy and building blocks that make you, you. So if we were to look at its official job description, what would it say? Well, it really boils down to 3 core missions. First, break down the food you eat. Second, absorb all the good stuff, the nutrients. And third, get rid of whatever's left over. That's it. Break down, absorb, eliminate. A pretty simple mission for an incredibly complex system. All right, so every journey has to start somewhere. And for our bite of food, it all kicks off right here. What's so fascinating is just how much work gets done in these first few seconds, long before your stomach even gets the memo that a meal is on the way. Right from the get-go, digestion is a two-front assault. You've got chewing, which is the mechanical breakdown, right? Smashing the food into smaller, manageable pieces. But at the exact same time, your saliva is launching a chemical attack with enzymes that start breaking down carbohydrates immediately. From there, the esophagus takes over, acting like a transit tube to the next major station. Now, how does food actually get down the esophagus? You might think it's just gravity, but it's not. It's this incredibly powerful process called peristalsis. Just imagine a series of coordinated, wave-like squeezes from the muscles in that tube, literally pushing the food down towards the stomach. It's so strong you could actually swallow while standing on your head, although, I probably wouldn't recommend trying it. Okay. After its quick trip down the esophagus, our food arrives at the central hub, the core of all the chemical processing. If the mouth was the entryway, this is the heavy-duty factory floor where the real deconstruction is about to begin. Welcome to the stomach, and this is way more than just a holding tank. It's a muscular churner that mixes everything with some seriously potent gastric juices. We're talking about hydrochloric acid, powerful stuff, and enzymes that create this harsh environment designed specifically to liquefy solids and start tearing proteins apart. And this moment marks a really critical handoff in the process. See, the stomach's main job is chemical breakdown, turning your meal into this semi-liquid paste. It then passes that paste along to the small intestine, which has a totally different mission, not to break things down, but to absorb. One organ dismantles the raw materials, and the next one uses those materials to build. The small intestine is, without a doubt, the real star of the show. It's incredible. If you were to spread out its massive internal surface area, it would cover an entire tennis court. All that space is where the vast majority of vitamins, minerals, and all those other nutrients are pulled from your food and sent right into your bloodstream. This isn't just digestion anymore. This is the moment your food actually becomes a part of you. But hey, the small intestine doesn't work alone. It's got this amazing expert support team. The liver produces bile, which is absolutely essential for breaking down fats. The gallbladder, it's like a little storage tank for that bile, releasing it at the perfect moment. And the pancreas, it does 2 critical things. It sends in even more digestive enzymes, and it releases bicarbonate to neutralize that potent acid coming from the stomach. They are the true unsung heroes of this whole operation. Okay, so all the good stuff has been absorbed and sent off to do its job. But what about everything that's left over? Well, that brings us to the final stretch of the journey, where the system switches gears to focus on cleanup and recycling. So, the large intestine, which you might also know as the colon, is basically the body's water reclamation and waste processing center. Its main gig is to suck out any remaining water and electrolytes from all that indigestible food matter. After that, it compacts what's left into waste, getting it all ready for the final step, elimination. So, when you zoom all the way out, this entire incredible journey really comes down to 4 main functions. Ingestion, that's taking the fuel in. Digestion, breaking it all down into useful parts. Absorption, pulling those parts into the body so they can be used. And finally, elimination, clearing out anything that can't be used. That is the whole elegant process from start to finish. And the most amazing part of all of this? This whole complex factory with all its chemical reactions and muscular contractions, it runs automatically, 24/7. You never have to think about it. It just works. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other incredible systems are silently working inside you to keep you going right this very second?